Hey everybody, I'm Rex Frost. The day is here. This is my review for Superman. Before I give my review and talk about why I like and don't like and final ranking, I just want to preface this by talking about my journey seeing Superman, and it was I remember when they announced the reboot, I was pretty excited because the DCEU was trash, and then after that, when when the cast was released, I was really excited. And then a year later, when they showed the first look, which was still insane, that the picture that they showed for the first look was the first look. Like, they could have used so many better pictures, but oh well. And then also seeing like uh, behind the scenes pictures of David Corn silhouette in Soup. That was so cool. And then when Creature Commando was released, I was pretty excited. I will say, seeing that future vision of Superman getting crucified, I wasn't really the biggest fan of that picture. But Creature Commandos was pretty good. But yeah, and then I'm finally here. I've made it to Superman. And yeah, also I was the week leading up to Superman, I wasn't able to sleep for based on my excitement. So I'd just be laying in bed with my eyes open. But yeah, finally here. And I've also seen it twice because it's my most anticipated movie of the past 2.5 years. Normally, oh yeah, I forgot to say there will be spoilers in this video, but normally I like to go with things I like first, but I'm gonna go with things I don't like about it, because I think it's gonna be, yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I don't like, yeah, and uh, as for what I don't like, I just, what a second, I just wish that they could have pulled from some more themes of Superman Kingdom Come, and have a little more conflict with Superman and the Justice Gang, but in general, I mean, I wish there would have been a little more conflict, but however, there's a lot going on in this movie, and I think cutting that out and making it be little bit somewhat on edge, but yeah, I mean, I think having them be somewhat on edge, but still teaming up and somewhat being friends is a pretty smart idea because there's a lot going on. Which, when I say there's a lot going on, it's not really that bad. Like, when the first trailer was released, people were tweaking out because, especially because there's four other heroes, which literally, I mean, if you're tweaking out over that, come on. I mean, yeah, it's I just wish they would have pulled some more scenes from Kingdom Come, which Kingdom Come is. This is a really good book, and I absolutely recommend that. As for my pros, I'm gonna kind of go chronologically. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the beginning to the end, and I have to turn the fan on. Sorry about the noise, but I really like how sorry about that. It's just really hot, and I'm wearing a mask. But oh yeah, but I mean, I just really like how they skip the origin story because I mean, we've seen an origin story, Man of Steel, and we've seen it in the original Christopher Reeve's movie. So it's we've seen it twice. One of them was already modern, so it's we don't really need to see it again. And I think it really works. Also, the opening Star Wars esque monologue, I really liked. Especially with the 333, and I don't. Yeah, and I also like how the Superman and Lois meeting can also fit there with the three. Yeah, with the three trend, and also as far as Superman losing his first battle, I really like that, and yeah, and then also the part where okay, you know, I'm debating if I should tell this at the beginning or end. I'm just gonna tell now. I like how when his Kryptonian parents are talking, Superman was yelling, but when his when it's videos of his human parents, he's smiling. And I just really like that. I thought that was cool. And then I also liked Yeah, and the next going on that. Oh yeah, also all the casting was amazing. All of the characters, like all the actors, put their A game into this. They were super for Superman. And then, yeah, I mean, every performance was good. Oh, this is like a one negative. I wish there would have been more of the Daily Planet. I mean, especially, on a second watch, it's not that bad, but like still, like could have used. Which also, like, they're talking about doing a Mr. Terrific or Jimmy Olsen or both spin-offs, like shows or movies, and if they do, they'll probably give us some more of Jimmy Olsen and the Daily Planet, like you kind of have to. So like, yay, glad for that. And also like, okay, yeah, I like how like it has the conflict of like the other countries. I think that's really smart. I mean, some people are saying that's like about the stuff going on right now. I am very uneducated on that. However, James Gunn wrote the script like at least 3 years ago. So, I'm not even sure how long this conflict has been going on for, but I'm just assuming that he wrote this before it happened. But yeah, and then also I think like I mean all of the action absolutely amazing. That one scene was Mr. Terrific is so good. And then of course like the flying scene's beautiful and like how it shows the chess emblem, love it. And also I really like Lois Lane. She's definitely the world's best reporter. And like yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lex Luthor is the ultimate heater, and like when he plays Russian roulette with that guy, so sad. Now, I kind of want to talk about Ultraman mainly because like, at first I didn't really like what they did with him by like Superman killing him off. However, now it's like, what makes it different is Superman killing off uh with Superman killing off Ultraman versus Superman killing off General Zod is mainly it's like the people in Man of Steel that General Zod almost killed. Literally, they could have easily escaped from General Zod's laser beams. Like, I legit don't even get like what like that is just like I get trying to do that, but it's like you could have easily escaped with Superman. With like Superman versus Ultraman, literally like Ultraman was going to kill Superman. Like he had no choice. Like he had to do that. Also, like, I mean, I don't really know. Superman when it comes to like his no kill rule. I don't think he necessarily has one. It's more of the he tries to see the beauty in everybody. However, if he sees that there's no beauty left in somebody and they're trying to harm other people, he will like get rid of them. And like, I just thought that was pretty interesting. Well, no, yeah, also like there's a new series from New Rockstars that like Ultraman's gonna go to Hatray, which is where Bizarro is from, he's gonna become like Bizarro from the portal. Now I think that's a really smart idea. I hope they do that. It'd be cool. Also, like the comic book movie. Unless they're dead, unless you see a body or like a head explodes, they're still alive. Yeah. So I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like the score was amazing. Like the two needle drops they had were really good. And yeah, seeing Superman grow up with his parents throughout the year was so good. That was my favorite part of the movie. And also, so at the end of the movie, if Supergirl comes in, and this is the book, but like, I think it's like, I thought it was really funny, especially like Crypto is Supergirl's dog, and not Superman's. I like that a lot, and like, that's where his bad behavior comes from. And yeah, also like this book is amazing. Absolutely recommend. Okay, unless you don't want to be spoiled for the movie coming out next year, then don't read it. But unless you're like that, absolutely, this is such a good book. yeah, but also like, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Superman. This is Kryptonian appearance. I thought that was really interesting. I mean, like on one hand, it's like, well, okay, I really like. I mean, I get people being upset about like with Jor-El, but like literally, it's like Jor-El is like almost always dead. Like literally, I like nobody has any connections with him. Like, I mean, it's like we don't spend enough time with him. Like, he's like already dead. So like, also, I mean, I just like the change mainly because it just makes Superman an even better person. However, I will say I am relatively interested to see how they handle this in Supergirl next year because it's like her parents are in it a little bit, and also like I will say like it seems like there'd be like a conflict between the two of them, and I just think it's pretty interesting. But like overall, I mean, when I first saw Superman, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Now I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's an amazing movie. I just wish it would have dived into the themes of Kingdom Come a little more. But like overall, I think it's really good. Definitely one of the best comic book movies, one of the better, and I cannot wait for Peacemaker, Lanterns, and Supergirl. Also, I kind of want to talk about like the future of the DCU and like so like was they're talking about like making a Mr. Terrific and like Jimmy Olsen show, and Mr. Terrific, okay, he legit deserves a Terrifics movie. However, like I will say, if they just like go all like if they give him a TV show that really gets to flesh him out, like the Penguin and Peacemaker, I think it's really good. Also, acting like Marvel spin-off shows and DC spin-off shows are at the same level is like insane. Like both DC only has two spin-off shows, Peacemaker and the Penguin. They are both amazing. Like the Penguin's 10 out of 10, Peacemaker's like a 9 out of 10. Also, I cannot wait. Okay, the Peacemaker cameo was awesome, and I also cannot wait for the for season 2. I'm so hyped. But yeah, but like in general, I think Superman is amazing. Overall, Superman's a 9 out of 10 movie. I mean, yeah, it doesn't go that have that much of a deep dive of Kingdom Come elements, but like I think yeah, 9 out of 10. I cannot wait for Peacemaker season 2. I know for some people they're like kind of concerned because of like the elements that originally it was in the DCU. Honestly, in my opinion, Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, and Blue Beetle, they're DCU. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I mean, literally, I mean, it's like, I'm glad that they are. Like, they just took the good things and moved them along. Like, I get there's a Justice League cameo, literally just ignored it. Also, like, Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, I mean, I don't really care to be honest. I mean, they should definitely, I mean, okay, oh yeah, also, like, people are always tweaking out the oversaturation of the Joker. Literally, we haven't seen Joker and Batman go at it since 2008. I guess you could say a little bit in 2016 Suicide Squad, but like, serious? Like, okay, I get that we have two Joker movies, but Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is borderline not the Joker, like, until like the very end, and I haven't seen the Suicide Squad, oh no, the Joker 2, and I won't. I mean, literally, like, I mean, sounds really bad. Yeah, but like, in general, I cannot wait for what's to come with the DCU. Cannot wait for Peacemaker. Cannot wait for Supergirl. Green Lanterns, I bet it's gonna be amazing. Clayface sounds real good. But also, tell me what you saw about Superman down in the comments, and also like, yeah, and like, tell me like what DCU project you're most excited for. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.